This is episode 2, Boogie and Coffee. How's it going, John?
It's going great. I can't believe we're doing this.
We're doing this again. The feedback's been amazing. So excited. You folks commented and been posting some really good feedback. So we're doing this again. So we have 6 records. Actually, today we have 7. We have a little surprise for you. So stay till the end. So what do we have? What's the first record, John, you brought?
Right now is the Christmas season, and you hear an awful lot of Johnny Mathis during the Christmas season. He did a couple of iconic pop tunes back in the 50s and 60s and 70s.
Yes, it's over, call it a day. Sorry that it had to end this way.
All our parents had his records. His records are in every thrift store.
Not very Boogie.
Not very Boogie. This one just came to my attention recently. It came out about a little over a year ago. And this is an album that was never released, that was produced by Bernard Rogers and Nile Edwards.
Yeah, Nile Rodgers
and Bernard Edwards of Chic, the greatest guitar and bass duo of all time.
Yeah.
And this thing is just mind-boggling. The whole thing is absolutely beautiful. I can't believe it, especially played loud at Sweater Fund.
I was reading, apparently this album was recorded back then, and they never released it. Just blew my mind. Apparently in an interview recently, Mathis was saying that the record label back then didn't believe it would be a hit. It just got reissued last year. Beautiful quality, transparent, like clear vinyl. Another beautiful production from Chic. Yeah. What's the track you selected?
So the big kind of club track is Something to Sing About, but I recommend you get this record and listen to the whole thing. It's absolutely beautiful.
Let's play it. That's the sound of Nile. Beautiful one, man. This piano derangement, you know, it's like a signature. This can't be anyone else. Okay, second record.
You ready?
Yes.
Next 2 records on my way over here I both learned about from English comps that came out in the 90s called Blessed Blackness. The huge influence on me. Before the wonderful internet that we now enjoy, I had to get all my information from going to record stores and buying compilations and reading magazines and just talking to people. And so these are 2 of my all-time favorite records. This is Karin Jones. I originally bought this because of the 2-step track called Ready, Ready, Love.
Yes.
Which is stunning. And this is the first time, it was a long time ago, this is the first time I ever spent more than $100 on a record.
I know. It's been expensive forever. It's been reissued, I think, a few years back.
Yeah, but it's worth whatever price you pay.
Yeah.
Because every song on here is amazing. I think I chose So Right for today.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, there's a couple incredible tracks. Under the Influence of Love is the title track, which you can easily find on a 12-inch, and it's a banger. It's killer.
It's killer.
But you got to get the LP because every track.
It was produced. Under the Influence of Love, which is the title of the album, was produced by Howard King.
Yeah.
That we know a few years later produced Network, I Need You. These guys from BB&Q Band and others.
Yeah. Boogie Knowledge. For each other. Amazing, so soulful.
Jetted back before me to paradise. You led me over stormy waters and led me to the other side. But how can I doubt the love in you I found? In every way, your love is here to stay. As high as a mountain, so right for each other. We care enough to share with one another. So right for each other.
What's next?
All right.
Boom. Karin Jones. I need this record. I've been looking for it, and you know, it's one of these things where you're like, one day one day.
Yeah, unfortunately, the reissue that came out a while back is not official, but there is an official reissue for this that just recently came out.
Sterling Harrison.
On a Swedish label that I'm forgetting the name of, but they just put out
Everland.
Everland. Thank you. A lot of good stuff on that label, Everland. This, I finally got the original of it. It's been on my want list for a lifetime.
One size fits all.
One size
Sterling
fits all.
Harrison.
One Size Fits All is the title track is a pretty good hard funk track, but the track that I love is called "You Got That Thing," and this is, to me, this is just magic.
Let's play it.
This is on the stepper vibe, mellow groove.
Right there. You got it. All my friends ask me what I see in you, oh baby. They say one day you hurt me. You could never be true, but I can't help loving you. 'Cause girl, you got that something that money can't buy. You got that something that make a grown man cry. You got that thing, baby. You got that thing, baby. You got that thing, baby. Every time you use it, I just can't refuse it. They say one day you hurt me.
What do you think?
It's awesome.
You could.
Yeah,
What a
the-
song.
The bass line
Initially,
makes
when you
that-
told me about this track, I thought that was one of the obscure 7 inches that you would never find. I mean, it's a very hard to find album, but it was never released as a single, right? Only on the album.
A couple other good tunes on here, but that one is the one for me. All right, what you got, Tebow?
Okay, so the first banger of my selection is Spinners, Right or Wrong. There are 2 tracks on this album that are just fire. I remember at Sweat of Funk when John invited me the first time to have the honor to spin a few records. That's one of the things that I wanted to spin is Right or Wrong, or 2 of a kind. I'm gonna play Right or Wrong. It's also released on 7-inch. One of the reasons why these 2 tracks are incredible is because they were produced by Leon Sylvers from Solar. So you're gonna recognize the touch. Oh man.
It's almost too early in the morning for this kind of stuff.
Here we are together in each other's arms, trying to find the feeling, but the night got magic charms. Both of us know we shouldn't, but love's got a mind of its own. 2 people thrown together, far away from home. But right or wrong, I wanna love you all night long. My desire's strong. How can I tell what's right or wrong?
That's it. Yeah, incredible 2 songs. This is one of these albums that, again, it's like a $2 album.
Yeah.
You can't buy a network album if you don't have
You can
this.
buy it mint condition, still sealed.
Yeah, in shrink. That's a must, and you need 2 copies because you need to be safe. Second record that I wanted to bring here is Caviar. Never Stop Loving You.
Yeah.
This is a song that I bought almost 10 years ago. This single has always been kind of tricky to find, and then Phil from Boogie Time a few years ago released the album from Caviar that never got released, but this is really the song that you want to have. So I recommend the 12-inch. If you're really a hardcore collector, get the album. This is Never Stop Loving You, just a beautiful stepper.
Also on 7-inch too.
Yes. Oh, I didn't know that.
Hard to find.
I love the bass. It's gonna do. Bum, bum. Get ready?
Good one.
We've been together for such a long, long time. And now you got to change your heart. And our love is on the line. You better think twice, mama, before you walk right out on me. Because love is hard to find. And it's not gonna change my mind. Girl, it's not gonna change my mind. Cause I never stop loving you. No matter how you treat me. I don't care what you say or do, girl, cause I'll never stop loving you. No matter how you treat me. I don't care what you say or do, girl, listen to what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, listen, baby. Cause you will never find another love quite like mine. The kind of guy, baby, to treat you.
That's
Oh, this is so good.
Keep moving.
I need to listen to this track more often. So this is Never Stop Loving You, Caviar. Next track I wanted to show is The Touch. So there's a really interesting story behind this album. Check it out, John. So first off, it was, The Touch is actually the band, this is Terence Trent D'Arby behind. When he was when he was 20 years old, he actually enrolled into the army as a good American citizen. And he was actually located into the 3rd Armored Division in Frankfurt.
that's where I was born. Frankfurt,
Yeah, boom! And so this guy, Terence D'Arby, teamed up with a bunch of German and released this album, and it's very boogie. The track that I want to show, that I want to check out is Eggs and Coffee. And what's funny is that he actually got discharged from army because he actually deserted. Probably because he was actually recording this album.
That's incredible. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So cool.
To me now, when I can feel nothing.
Terence Trent D'Arby.
When you're How can you say you're giving all your love to me now when I can feel nothing real from you when you're around? Who visits you when I'm away from home? You're alone. What's going on? I ain't past gone. My mind is not in place. I am trying carefully to keep my act together now. I can't
This is so good. So yeah, you can see that it's D'Arby.
That's incredible.
Yeah, a little funny anecdote for you guys.
I was a huge fan of his when his record came out in the 87.
87, exactly, and that's such a good segue, John. I mean, Terence D'Arby became really popular in 1987, where it really became the star that he became in the late 80s. But 1984, that was his first production as The Touch.
Wow, I gotta get that.
Okay, I've got a little bonus track. This is a little jewel. And this is a special one for Noel from Sweater Funk. When I first went to Sweater Funk, Noel played this 7-inch, and I was like, what the hell is this song? This thing from the Boogie Galaxy, and I thought that was probably like one of these like track that like from the 80s, impossible to find. Turns out it was Joao Donato and Donatinho with the amazing track Lei do Amor. When I post the stories on Instagram about Sweater Funk and then this track is playing, every single time I have almost 10 people saying, what the hell is this song? And when I tell them it's actually from 2017, it just blows their mind.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. I think this is the best modern boogie record from probably 2017. It's just incredible. So this version it was released initially by Names You Can Trust in New York City. They just reissued this for the Japanese market with 2 tracks, Lado Amor, and then another one from the album.
Unbelievable track. Yeah, this in his father João Donato's a legendary Brazilian composer.
His dad is
Bossa Nova stuff. This is just too good to be true.
Hold on, just this intro is just, this is pure Brazilian magic. This is just put it again because it's just too incredible. I just can't stop listening to this song. It's just incredible. That was our selection for episode 2. We hope you're still enjoying it. It's been awesome starting this. Next time, we're going to see you guys. It's going to be the new year. Hey, Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Boogie Christmas.
Merry Boogie, whatever.
Yeah, hope the Santa is going to bring a lot of boogie for the tree, under the tree.
We'll see.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, bye.